Hey guys, welcome back. This is Tarun again, welcoming you back yet again with another fitness video. So guys, in this video I want to talk about something very basics, but so basic that we almost often overlook most of it, and which is exactly which kind of makes us kind of compromise on our goals, compromise on our results. What I'm talking about? I'm talking about the foundation of fitness. And what is the foundation of fitness? The foundation of fitness is nutrition. And nutrition is not just about eating right. Nutrition is also about you cooking the right meals for yourself. This is exactly what I want to address in this. So let's go right at it. You may have heard of people, of fitness models, bodybuilders, everybody, talking about the importance of nutrition. But what you really don't get to see, how much effort they actually put in to prepare their meals, to carry their meals with them. And what we see is the end product. We see is like a Phil Heath winning Mr. Olympia. We see Steve Cook doing a motivational fitness video. We see Sergi Constance showing off his chiseled body, including Lazar Angelo. But what you don't see is the amount of effort these guys have or are putting in on a daily basis on their nutrition, on preparing their meals. If you don't believe me, I would urge all of you to see one video of Kai Green, a day in the life of a bodybuilder. Kai Green, I'm sure you've heard, he's one of the top contenders for Mr. Olympia this year, and he has always been in the last 3-4 years. You got to see that video, and this is exactly how you will get some perspective how important it is for each one of us, to prepare our meals. It's very easy to see somebody with a great physique and say, hey, I want to look like that guy. But you should also respect the fact, the fact that, this guy is actually doing so many things for so many years without fail. And that's the reason why they look like that. A lot of people ask me this question that, Tarun, can I look like fitness models? Can I look like Sergi Constance? Can I look like Lazar Angelo without steroids? And my answer. The answer to that is absolutely not. You cannot. But, if you're genetically blessed, you may just. But if you want to come even remotely close to these guys, you have to do what they do, which is getting the right foundation. You getting up in the morning, if you're in college or if you are a working professional, if you aspire to have a body like that or even closely like that, you got to wake up in the morning and prepare your own freaking meals that can actually last you for the whole day. If you're traveling, say about 4 to 5 meals, because those 4 to 5 meals can actually keep you anabolic, rather than you allowing yourself to eat anything that comes your way and then training in the evening. Guys, remember, training is always the easiest part. 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever time you're spending in the gym is the easiest. But what's the toughest part? Those other 22 to 23 hours that you spend outside the gym. And what exactly is the core foundation of those 22 hours is your right nutrition. If you are carrying all the meals with you, if you have all the right nutrition packed with yourself, just imagine, guys, what you can do with your body. You really don't need steroids. You really don't need growth hormones. You need those meals, and what are those meals? You need the right amount of protein. You need the right amount of carbs. You need the right amount of fats. And if you were to see a typical bodybuilder, what they carry in their diet, they carry 2 chicken breasts. They carry some bit of rice, some broccoli and asparagus. That's all. Remember this. If you really want to, now I'm going to talk about the steps, step 2. Now you've got all the right nutrition. What's next? Next is, guys, giving up on your friggin' taste. You can't expect your food to taste good, because you're not eating at KFC or you're not eating at McDonald's, wherein that, you're going to put this much seasoning, you're going to put this much oregano, and you can eat stuff as per your own taste buds. No, guys. You got to be more disciplined with your food. And and I always give you examples of people. I'm going to give you John Abraham's example. You should see his interviews, and you'll figure it out. The guy hasn't had a cheat meal in the last 15 years. He hasn't eaten any rice in the last 15 years. He hasn't eaten any sugar in the last 15 years. The way he craves the sugar, kills the sugar craving is by having fructose, having sugar, fruits. Now that's commitment. I know that he's at the top of his career. He's an actor. He gets paid for his body, but you also, or we also, want a body like that, don't we? But if you want a body like that, we have to do what they do, if not exactly to the T, but at least learn something from their discipline. That's exactly my point, is guys. I always tell you, don't emulate these guys, but there are certain things that we can imbibe from these guys, when they share such stuff with you. Guys, not just the right foundation which will actually helping you carry your meals and preparing your meals, but also step number 2 is being disciplined. And what is that discipline that I'm talking about, guys? Saying no to friggin' taste. You got to give up on your bloody taste no matter what. It's going to be tough. It's going to be challenging, but guess what? You're going to get to your body very, very soon if you were to follow these 2 things. That's all there is to it. And I'll keep covering other topics like training and what all you can do with your supplements, what all you can do with other things. But this is the foundation of it, guys. This is a true test of your character. How often or how disciplined are you with your food? How disciplined are you in terms of carrying your food? How disciplined are you in terms of saying no to things that you should not be eating, because that's something that will take you far. That is something that will take you closer to those fitness models' physique. And that's what you want, right? So try these 2 things, and I'm sure it will help you getting to your fitness goal. So any one of you who have any questions around this, feel free to reach out to me either on my YouTube, Facebook, or on my Instagram, and I'll be very happy to guide you on how you can go about these things. So until we meet again, peace.